Salam, Ushugla, Natesan. Hello, children. And this is a story of the three little pigs from the classic fairy tale. Once upon a time, there was a mother pig with three little pigs. When it was time for the little pigs to live on their own, their mother told them, "Whatever you do, do the best that you can." The first little pig, he built a house out of straw. It wasn't very strong, but it was quick to build, and the little pig could spend more time playing, so he was happy. The second little pig, he built a house out of sticks. It also wasn't too strong, but it was quick to build, and that little pig could spend more time playing, so he was also happy. Now the third little pig, he built his house out of bricks. He remembered his mother's words and worked very hard to build the best house he could. The brick house was strong and sturdy, and the third little pig, he was very pleased. Now one day, a big bad wolf came upon the first little pig's house of straw, and the wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." The little pig replied, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." So the big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew that house in. The little pig ran all the way to his brother's house of sticks. And then the next day, the big bad wolf came upon the second little pig's house of sticks. The wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in." And then the second little pig replied, "Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." The big bad wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. The two little pigs ran all the way to their brother's house of bricks. And then on the next day, the big bad wolf came upon the little pig's house of bricks. And the wolf knocked on the door and said again, little pig, let me come in." And the third little pig replied, "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." The big bad wolf huffed and puffed again and huffed and puffed again, but he couldn't blow that brick house down. So the wolf saw the chimney and climbed up on the roof and tried to get in. The little pigs quickly lit a fire in the fireplace and put a kettle of water on to boil. The wolf climbed down a chimney and splash, fell into the kettle. The wolf sprang out of the hot water and ran away as fast as he could. That was the end of the little pig's trouble with the big bad wolf. The next day, the three little pigs invited their mother over for dinner. She said, "You see, it's just as I told you. The way to get along in this world is to do things as well as you can." Fortunately, for the little pigs learned their lesson, and they lived happily ever after. That's the end, children.